It is official. I have lost my mind. But I had to return home. Home should be able to be insane without consequences. You see, maybe finally being happy, maybe finally being in love, maybe finally having the life close enough to perfect has cleared my numbness. Maybe now I can feel everything. I can taste, smell, hear everything. You see, they say the Nile contains water of life, contains the water to purify souls and sin. So it's only right that I returned home. But you see, now I'm at a point where I feel everything. And maybe now my needs are a little bit selfish. Because now I'm trying to build not the perfect life, but the perfect kingdom. I've strayed away from what really has made me happy, all because society doesn't like it. I've strayed away from the multiple partners like my lineage does, because people don't share. People are jealous. I always thought jealousy, fear, agony, those are emotions that were embedded in every human soul. And then I realized what causes jealousy. And then look at the cultures that it applies to. For somewhere down in history, certain emotions have become tainted. They are brought on for no reason. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of straying away from who I am. I know what I want, but the problem with that is no one checks all the boxes. No one fills the criteria. I still am deluded to the point where now I have delusions of grandeur, thinking that everyone is fully accepting. No. Because let me run it down. Let me not be cryptic for once. I've sacrificed so much for one person. I've sacrificed so much for many people over the years. And they've all been temporary. I've had people turn on my friends after I gave them a message because I had to go off the grid. Do I care about the suspicions? Do I care about the accusations or the distrust or the assumptions people might make while I'm out on my journey? No. That's only going to force my hand to leave them in the dust, or in this case, sand. Go and find me anyone who checks the boxes of someone that would allow me to have multiple partners, like my lineage applies to. Go check the boxes that allows anyone to handle my controversial lifestyle. Go check the boxes of people who have a backbone, who have killer instinct. You won't find anyone, anywhere, anymore that checks boxes like that. Now, I'm not saying I'm looking for the perfect person, because perfection's not obtainable. Understanding is attainable. Change is inevitable. Alterations is obtainable. See, I now know what love is. I know what it's like to be happy. but I'm at the verge of being a king with a queen, or a tyrant on a mission. Because being a king's fun, but when you get reality and it hits you in the face, a king's supposed to have riches. A king is not supposed to struggle. A king is supposed to have people wrapped around his finger, have people support him, aid him. See, every incarnation of me had an aspect that I had to keep separate, and I can't combine. I will never have that lone sub, to do whatever I say and however and whenever, for whatever reason. No one's that obedient nowadays, and that's coming from an anarchist. I will never have that one person that will boot whoever they need to the side before things get worse. See, the more and more I go through situations, the more and more I move from place to place, go from person to person, work from job to job, after fight after fight, struggle after struggle, I get clarity. Now, I used to say that people are temporary because they're expendable. Maybe they're temporary because the lesson that I leave behind, they are the lesson. I have to figure out everything about who I am, because I lost my way, and I don't know how long ago. I see the end of the road. Where do I go? How do I get there? Who do I bring along? Is it feasible? Because the real task isn't for me. It's for anyone who follows me. Because now it's really time to weed out people who don't belong with me, who won't handle me, who can't deal with the journey. What's the destination? Las Vegas, Nevada. But on that journey, there are some people that need to stay and some people that need to go. Because once we step foot in my realm, I'm off the chain. I'm free to be myself. I will be home. Now it's just a matter of how obedient, understanding, and trustful the queen is. Because at that point, if I don't need a queen, I am merely a tyrant, a dictator on his own. Because like I said, I've strayed away from who I am for far too long. I should be embracing every aspect of my lineage, and instead, I'm in a country, I'm around people with simpletons that don't know and trust it. I can't live in luxury because I struggle too much. While people who are doing nothing with their lives are making bank off subscriptions and a promo code. While no one has supported me, I have to do whatever it takes to survive. See, there's many, many stages. It's not just about my identity. See, because wherever I go, there will be people that follow us. But it's deeper than that. As the winds keep blowing and the tides raise, as the current flows downstream, It's more than just who follows me. People need to become the environment that they will grow into. Because if half the people that I know now think they're going to survive in my realm, right at this very moment, you are mistaken. Because it's not just where you go when you go with me. It's how. It's why. Things need to be tweaked just a little. Consequences require change. Because I have criteria of who I want in my life. But like I said, it's sad because I'm living... I thought it was a perfect life I was looking for. No. I'm in the wrong country. I'm in the wrong society. I'm in the wrong states, in the wrong city. I'm supposed to be embracing my lineage. But I can't. At slightest, I feel like I'm putting a burden on my ancestors. I don't have the funds right now to live back home. And with the war approaching, there's war near. You hear the gunshots, you hear the bombs, you hear the people fight. But people still maintain humble and live their lives. I can't be polyamorous like my ancestors. I can't get the support, financially stable, whatever, as needed in this society. So what is a person to do? You see, because I have no problem being called selfish or labeled because of the decisions I'm willing to make, because of the sacrifices I'm willing to make. I was willing to sacrifice the unthinkable for one person. Imagine what I'll sacrifice, including that one person, to honor my lineage. People better start doing their research. People better start learning, start getting perspective, start looking into reality. Because I've been solo for 25 years. I have no problem going solo for another 25. If it saves my heart, mind, body, and soul from any more trepidations. I've been vexed too many times. See, there are too many deadbeats. Too many people who are soft, mindless, sheep, snakes, and you can't weed them out. I learned that. But you can go to places you have control. And that's what I want. People want to talk about undying loyalty. How they've always had my back. I've heard that since I was 6. My mother said that, and my mother is not even a figure in my life. Never have been. Never been a mother, for that fact. Because temporary is a matter of time. And it's not how many times you claim who you are to me. It's just a matter of time before that dwindles. Oh, and forgive me for being so hesitant. Or thinking people are going to leave. But that's all I've known. And I've had nothing to show me otherwise. It could be years. It could be a decade at best. Whether it's by choice or not, people tend to dwindle. So I know where to go. It's a matter of who's coming there with me. Because whoever is going with me at this moment is not ready. At least honoring my lineage would be easier in a place that's similar to home. If you can't be polyamorous, you're not ready. If you do not have a backbone or a killer instinct to weed out people you don't like and tell them to their face, you don't belong. If you can't handle my lifestyle and the choices I make, you don't belong. If you cannot handle life, you don't belong. If you don't listen to me, you don't belong. To honor my history, my ancestors, my lineage, to honor all that, I need control. I need to be able to have control. Because see, my entire lack of stability wasn't because I loved chaos. It's because I wasn't in control of the chaos I was managing. I created it, but I never controlled it as much as I thought I did. I need people. As possessive as it sounds, without giving in to the basic fundamental of it. But I need control to the extent where I have people bend to my will. I have people that speak when spoken to and silent when not. I need people who will show the dark side, not only in the sheets, but in the streets. I need someone to be Bonnie to my Clyde. I need someone that will poison themselves just to keep a secret. I need people wrapped around my finger. But don't think this is a king and servant mindset. No. The moment people give in to being controlled in the right way, the moment that the hell that we go through doesn't affect them, as long as I lead the charge. There's criteria to be filled. Now fill it. Let control take over and give in. And chaos will be easy to handle. People have 2 weeks to decide. A 12-day pilgrimage and a 12-day home. People have 2 weeks to decide. Can you change for me? Can you be controlled? Can you be one of multiple wives? Can you weed out the snakes and the sheep? Can you be wrapped around a finger if that finger is your king's? His into the duat, we shall end up. take over. Learn to be controlled. Learn to be tamed. Learn to listen. Learn to give up judgment. Learn to be collared to a leash for your best interest. Learn to speak only when spoken to, and learn to be silent when not spoken to. Learn to be guided in unfamiliar territories. Learn how to deal with chaos. Learn before you agree, because it is easier said than done. Be the calm before, during, and after the storm. War's at your doorstep. Let control take over. Or I leave you behind. And you, because history does not remember soldiers, it only remembers kings and tyrants and dictators. If you fight for me, history won't remember you. If you fight with me, history will remember you. Let me control you. Learn how to live my life, or you will die when I reach my peak. Because I've always been home when I've been in chaos, because home is where the heart is. Learn to change and be controlled, or be left behind. Not all kings and queens are born from royal bloodlines.